close that door, shall we? Safety first. Yes! But a critically important component showed up. We can now balance out the UMI equip stickers on the car. Didn't have one on the other side. All right, let's take a look at what showed up today from Summit. UMI Performance, I've become a big fan of them. I bought their drive shaft loop, and when I went shopping, their stuff wasn't the cheapest for control arms. I got adjustable uppers and lowers, but look at the quality. Really nice stuff. Big old American flag on the box, so I do believe it's made in America. Inspector 5 at UMI, we're counting on you. But a critically important component showed up. We can now balance out the UMI equip stickers on the car. Didn't have one on the other side, now I do. You know, it's the little things. So we also got a fan, derailleur, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I had the same brand on my old Nova. I had dual fans on that, and they worked great. And so I think that's gonna be good. This thing is on E85, so it should run pretty cool. And then UMI didn't have black 2-inch lowering springs in stock at Summit. And so I went with BMR, and I haven't taken these out yet. Sorry for the, oh yeah, they're red. And so yeah, red springs. Hopefully you won't see them. I'd like to apologize to Jordan Storley. He doesn't like to have anything red underneath the car. He says it looks like a circus. A little bit of a status, that is the battery mount. I still need to install that. Been tying up loose ends. This thing's really close to a test drive. Tied down the spark plugs again. We are waiting for some components from Amazon to get rid of the, the copper throttle linkage. But yeah, spark plug wires are tied down, and ooh, look at that. Front bumper, baby. Got the front bumper on there. It's anchored, needs to be adjusted. Probably need some help from an expert like George Burns on that. But yeah, this thing's ready to pretty much fire up and take for a test drive. We got to get that fan on there. I want to put a fan on it. And then obviously we want to get the back end of this thing down. And so that's what those BMR springs will hopefully do. They're only 2-inch lowering springs, and I'd like to see it get down further than that, but we're gonna see how it turns out. And then of course got the adjustable arms, which we need because I'm pretty sure the horsepower this thing will make, we would have tweaked some of that 1964 suspension. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching, everybody. Okay, guys, I think we're ready for a test drive. I'm gonna need to get the cameras out here and get them mounted up. Check out this wiring. Boom. 2100 CFM of derailleur cooling fan. Anyway, yeah, I know it's real temporary and it's pretty ugly, but it should cool that radiator, cool the engine. And so I think we're about ready to try this thing. We're just gonna take a little easy drive up the road, gonna take it easy. Lots of chatter on the internet about Tremec TKXs. Everybody loves to complain, but there's a break-in procedure for this transmission. And so, I mean, this thing hasn't gone 10 yards in and out of the shop. And so we're gonna see how she does. We'll take you along for the ride. Stand by. that door, shall we? Safety first. Go get my running and driving car. Well, we made it. That couldn't have been sketchier. The brakes, spongy, really spongy. So need to bleed those, figure out what's going on there. Fixable, no problem. Real shaky the first couple times I hit the pedal because it's got a lot of power. And this thing is made to be winding. It's not made to be idling. The drivability, horrible. But once I got it on the pipe just a little bit, it pulled hard. It sounded smooth. I couldn't be more excited, as you heard. This has been a heck of a long journey. If you followed along at all, I really appreciate it. Had a lot of comments, a lot of views along the way. This thing is nowhere near done, so there's going to be more for sure. But the first drive was successful. Nothing fell off of it, nothing caught on fire. It's funny too because the fan I wired in and I turned the fan on, before I left, and the gauge stayed pegged at the bottom, and so it runs really cool. So I'm thinking that's plenty of fan for this thing. I will rewire the switch and put it obviously on the dash. So still a lot of little things to do. Again, thanks for following along. It's a heck of a good day. This is something that I imagined for months and months and months as I sweat and busted my knuckles on this thing. And boy, it was sweet. It was pretty exciting. First drive, I was all by myself. I had no backup, nobody waiting to tow me or trailer it home. And it went okay. I only went a couple miles down the road, but really thrilled. Got to thank everybody that supported me on this. My wife, Kathy, tops the list. She's had to deal with a lot of concerns and the finances for this thing. She helped me out a ton. George Burns, obviously. George built the motor. He helped me find parts for this thing. He helped me figure out what to buy on Summit Racing, right? Lots of shipments from Summit. We poured a lot of money into this old jalopy, and Summit took care of me. A lot of other parts manufacturers along the way, got a lot of good stuff. Precision Driveline, really got to thank them. They helped me out on a good deal on the drive shaft. And yeah, just a lot of people along the way. My core group of buddies, Brett Davis, Scott Davis, phone a friend. Brett's been over here a number of times. And yeah, just had a ton of help. B&B, the Brenneman brothers, Justin Brenneman down in Albany, Oregon, took care of me, got the header fixed on the passenger side that was never going to fit right. And so wouldn't be driving this thing without old B&B. You saw them in the video. Got to use that koozie about now. It's time for a beer. It smells like E85 in here, but it tastes like victory. A little crooked. Cheers, everybody.